Are you ready? Knowing her daughter's passion for wrestling, Geeta fights fiercely, beating opponents one by one with quirky moves and unrelenting effort. Trophies keep coming her way, instantly making her a star. Doubts and mockery vanish after her funny wrestling bouts. She not only won numerous trophies and certificates but also swiftly defeated all local wrestlers, becoming a national-level prodigy. The principal publicly praised her and offered sincere wishes. She seemed successful, yet challenges still loomed, as official wrestling matches were indoors with numerous rules, and the local sports bureau ignored Geeta, denying funding. They wouldn't even provide a wrestling mat, so she rolled in a mattress to serve as her high-end wrestling mat. While patiently explaining the scoring rules of indoor wrestling, she was working hard to transform into a coach. Hold opponent's waist for 1 point, back landing for 2, and a back slam for 3, achieving 5 points. As impossible as licking pre-scooped ice cream. As she spoke, she wanted to use a bucket of water as a demo. Before long, Geeta was on the professional wrestling stage. At the National Junior Wrestling Championship, Geeta dominated her first official match, crushing even burly male wrestlers. She swiftly won the junior group title, and the airport owner's investment would soon yield big returns at the upcoming youth meet. Geeta still crushed all rivals like a mountain, easily won the championship, and fattened the boss wallet. A year later, she joined the adult division. Those ordinary days finally proved their worth today. Back then, she was unbeatable nationwide, even winning the national title. She became the village star, but I thought Uncle Maha would stop. She said it was just the start of her dream, national champions appear every year. But true success comes only when you win an Olympic gold for the country, and her father's dreams became Geeta's too. But to step onto the international stage, she had to train at the National Sports Academy, which meant her father had to get off at this dream stop. As Eileen Chang said, life is like a dance, your teacher may not stay till the end. Now, she could only beg the coach for proper guidance. However, this sincere request struck at the coach's arrogant sore spot, and the father left, feeling utterly helpless as he looked at his errant child. Her departure led Geeta to spiral downwards. Without her father's strict guidance, her sassy side unleashed itself as she began fangirling. The haziness of youth burst forth like fireworks as she indulged in those guilty pleasures, fried donuts, and began dressing up in pursuit of a why work hard when you can just have fun life. When her mom was surprised by her look, she replied confidently, "Dad's wrong, true training means freedom." Even if I'm fangirling, watching movies, and eating junk food, I'm still a top-notch wrestler and have snagged a ticket to the Sydney International Tournament. Facing his grown-up daughter, Maha helplessly said, "That's fine." Next day, seeing sister Babita teaching wrestling, Geeta confidently declared, "Dad's old ways are outdated." Maha was furious and told her to showcase her so-called new tricks. As a result, she got taken down in one smooth move. Feeling a bit down, she argued, "I just wasn't ready." Determined to have an intense, the match began, and while Maha had the upper hand, his body was no longer powered like a 20-year-old. His aging body ultimately couldn't withstand the vigor youth brings. Pound ayomat at letter 3C is circumflex, ayomat 3 omat, agrov ayomat micro I is circumflex, agrov braille 3 4 6 7 8, turned R retroflex a quarter more day, omat loss I ayomat, you cute, agrov letter 7 6 3 copyright. Confident Geeta dismissed it. Early next morning, she left without saying goodbye, leaving her mother with indescribable sorrow as she watched her go. Time flies. I can't beat my own daughter, nor can I stop her from walking the wrong path. The next day, Geeta boarded a plane to the Sydney Championship. Meanwhile, her sister Babita boarded the train to the national competition, with results of both quietly lost in time. Geeta was crushed by an Aussie in round 1, Babita easily won the national title. She naturally joined the national team, trained at the National Sports Academy with her second daughter set to follow her elder sister. As a father, Maha felt helpless and despondent, while Babita promised never to forget her teacher. The relaxed and free atmosphere at school made her realize that dreams could easily become buried there, and her sister, just having lost a match, seemed unfazed. Her kind reminder was misunderstood by her sister as if their father had sent her to reprimand her. Geeta advised her sister to take good care of herself, but soon she faced one disastrous defeat after another in international competitions. She lost her initial pride as the cold reality shattered her dreams, and repeated failures made her doubt herself. Her sister encouraged her, "If you're not suited for international competitions, then who in India's? If you're feeling lost, just talk to father." On the other end, Dad was quietly waiting by the phone. Hearing the heart-wrenching cries on the phone, she shed tears uncontrollably, with blame fading fast amid sobs. Next day, Geeta cut her long hair and began preparing actively for the Commonwealth Games 6 months later, but the coach wanted her to lose weight to compete. This was undoubtedly a major blow to her, but when her father found out, he ordered her not to lose weight and rushed to Palliata to personally guide her training. She had her daughter sneak out at 5 a.m. for training, secretly feeding Geeta to keep her weight. And thus the grueling training began. Like they say, only those who can withstand the solitude of being unnoticed are worthy of the beauty that lies ahead. Day in and day out effort will ultimately ferment over time, releasing a wonderful scent. However, teammates exposed their early morning wall climbing training, and with no weight change, the coach furiously proposed expelling them. But Matt took all the blame himself, saying the only mistake the kids made was having a crazy father who was too obsessed with winning a gold medal for the country. He then pulled out a cherished scrapbook that chronicled all the glories and struggles of his two daughters. He sincerely apologized and vowed Geeta would secure gold for her country. Outside, he angrily scolded the coach for suppressing her talent. The coach only knew how to teach, but failed to consider her students' instincts. He excelled in offense, but you taught her defense, which was like cutting off. Just when the coach was left speechless, the committee met and decided to give the two girls another chance. But the catch was Matt could not enter the academy, nor could they go out. But there was always a workaround for difficulties. If he couldn't go in, he repeatedly studied match footage and provided remote tips through the phone. In matches, he ironed out flaws one by one, honed skills constantly, became nearly flawless, and got an international event ticket. As the iron tree bloomed, the eagerly awaited Commonwealth Games opened. In the game, the coach told him to defend, while his father shouted from the stands to give his all. In the end, Geeta smoothly reached the semi-finals. Post-match, the camera turned to her father in the stands, sowing resentment in the coach's heart. Her next opponent was fiercely aggressive, offering no chance. The coach told her to step back slightly and counter with offense. But her father told her, "You have to play defense, hold on through your opponent's offensive surge, and the best scoring opportunity will arise." After all, wrestling isn't just about strength. It's a tactical match, a battle of wits. So she silently reminded herself to remember her parents' teachings, training hard to strive for that gold medal. As the moment of truth approached, she felt resolute, believing victory was just within reach. Of course, a grand match wouldn't lack passion and sweat. The applause and cheers blended beautifully. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more amazing content.